Hey guys, I'm back for another video. Today I want to talk about branding. But before I get into the video about branding, I want to thank all my recent subscribers. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel, finding something on my channel that made you want to become a subscriber. Thank you to all my returning subscribers as well. You know it is my goal to continue to create content that is worthy of your time and that is valuable to you. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the topic that I am coming here to talk about tonight. That is branding. What is the purpose of branding? Why are we branding? Why are we obsessed with branding? Why do we continue to talk about branding? You know, how many times do we have to brand? And these are legitimate questions. Now, the first question is, what is branding? Branding is creating a brand idea around your company. It is creating what you want people to know your brand for. If you are a seamstress and you sew dresses, you may brand yourself as I make dresses for plus size women or women with odd shapes or whatever it is, but that's what you want to be known for, so that when you come up in the algorithm on Google or Facebook or any other social media, your name will be behind certain words. That's why we need to have tags that go along with our branding ID. Now, I know a lot of people is like, well, why are we so obsessed with branding? Because branding is what's going to scale your business. Branding is what's going to bring your business into the prime light. We should continuously be branding all the time. We should never stop branding. We should always continuously brand over and over and over. We should rebrand. We should always revamp what we have already branded. And that is because people in society are changing. Words in society are changing. So we have to learn how to configure and bring our business into this new era, of course, without us giving up, our original identity. And that simply just means that, you know what, they may have known me in one way, or they've known me for this particular word, but maybe there's a new word for something. I recently did learn a new word today, and that word was huggy. The word huggy means a small pair of earrings that fit in your ear. I had no idea of that. But that's why you have to constantly be aware of the trends, be aware of what's happening, be aware of how to rewrite words or to revamp, ideologies of your company to fit the format or fit the language of today, I should say. Now, I am constantly finding new ways to brand my product. Yes, people know my logo, but they also know me by my live that I do every Friday night mostly, and that is called Create Your Style with Totally Design. That is something that people know. They know when Create Your Style with Totally Designs is up, it's up, right? And so they are aware that I have a live called Create Your Style with Totally Designs. So whenever they see something that goes up, they know who it is, right? And so that's what I'm talking about, branding. What do people know you for? Think about logos like for Starbucks or Target or Macy's or Nike or different brands, right? So Nike has the thing where it says, just do it. Everybody knows that's Nike. When you say just do it, they coined the phrase. So what phrase are you coining for your business so that they will know you for your business? Do you want to be known for your logo? Do you want to be known for the type of product that you make, right? Or do you want to be known for the particular items that you make? Meaning you make these beautiful, alluring things. It could be a candle, it could be a dress, it could be a picture, whatever it is. Do you have some type of signature that's involved? So whenever somebody sees that particular signature, they know that they are to link it to your brand. That's what I'm talking about, branding. It's very important. I thought about Pepsi. Pepsi, maybe about 20 years ago, without dating myself, 20, 30 years ago. And they did this commercial with Michael Jackson called the Pepsi Generation. Go ahead and look that up, and if I can find the video, I'll try to link it inside my video. But go ahead and look up the Pepsi Generation, where you have Alfonso Ribeiro dancing in the video. He was younger at that time. He was way younger. And Michael Jackson and his brothers were in the video. And so Pepsi got this bright idea to combine music with Pepsi. That was brilliant. Why? Because the Pepsi sales went up high. And so they found a unique way to come into the culture at that time to make them amplify themselves. See, Coke was around as well, and Coke is their competition, so to speak. But they found a way how to launch themselves out a little bit further. And now again was to combine music with their Pepsi, and it did a marvelous job. Listen, it had me wanting to drink some Pepsi, and Coke is my favorite drink to drink. But this is what I'm talking about. But it was very smart, right? And think about it. Every so often, Pepsi comes out with a new branding. They don't just stop branding. They don't go based upon the branding that they did 20 or 30 years ago. Why? Because there are whole new generations of people. The language has changed. So they're trying to reach more audience, right? So they have to come up with branding that fits today. And that's called scaling your business and growing your business. So I have a few things written down that I really wanted to talk with you about. You know, a lot of us don't take into consideration that branding is so important. We just make the product. We don't do anything else. Or some of us are hobbyists, which means we just do it for a hobby, and other ones of us, we're not scaling our business. We're not taking it, serious enough. If you really want this, there are certain things that you have to do in order to brand. In my case, I was thinking about branding regarding my website. What am I going to do on my website? And a whole lot of thoughts came to me. Now I have something that I am going to absolutely coin and phrase, because I say it all the time during my lives. And if you want to know what that is, you got to come see my live so you can hear what I say all the time. And it's proven, because in every live I say it all the time. Now, that particular thing, I'm going to start using it to my advantage. Because why? It talks the language of the people of today. We're in such a fast pace right now. So we have to quickly grab the attention of people. Because a lot of us, our attention span is like 0, because we have so much on our plate and we just don't have the bandwidth to continue to listen to people. Now, I want to talk about what branding is, or what it means. So branding means to be resilient, authoritative, navigating, determined, informed, nimble, and growing. That is the acronym I'm giving to branding. I'm going to say it one more time. The B is for B, R is for resilient, A is for authoritative, N is for navigating, D is for determination, I is for informed, N is for nimble, and G is for growing. You have to be resilient. Why do you have to be resilient? Because this business is hard. Running a business is hard. That's why you have to continuously be resilient. You have to never give up. You have to never give in. And even when you're discouraged, even when you feel like nothing's going the right way, it's not growing the right way, you still have to brand yourself in spite of it all. You still have to put your name out there in spite of it all. You still have to market yourself. And if you don't know how to market, you get with other people that will teach you how to market your brand. What do you want to be known for? You have to be authoritative. What does that mean? I am authority in what I make. I am the authority on my brand. I am the authority in the fashion industry. Why? Because I dictate fashion. A lot of these people out here, you can see, and I'm not trying to clown anybody's work or nothing like that, but you see some of the monstrous things that people make, right? But it becomes a brand. It becomes trending, and people buy it. I'm telling you, they buy it. Whether they like it or not, the reason why they buy it is because it's trendy. They could come out with the most ugliest shoes, but because Michael Jordan put his name to it, or LeBron James put his name to it, or anybody else that puts their name to it, Stephen Curry puts his name to it, they'll buy it. Good marketing. Wonderful marketing. Also, learning how to navigate through weird and hard times. That's a part of branding. Learning how to navigate through those terrains, those seasons of high and lows. They're hard to do. And also being determined that, you know what? I have a viable product. I have something to offer. My jury is an answered prayer for somebody. How is jury an answered prayer? Well, somebody might be out there looking for something just unique. They don't want everything that everybody else has on. They want something customized just for them. They want something that is elegant. They want something that has this huge pop of color. Well, maybe you're the only one that has what they're looking for. I'm not saying everybody's looking for. I'm talking about that one individual. Then you have to be informed. And what do you mean by being informed? You have to know what's going on in the fashion industry. You have to know what's going on, what people want. You have to listen to your customers. You have to hear them tell you, hey, I want this design. I want this. I like that, but can we tweak it a little bit? Or did you know that they were doing this? I have clients that come to me and say, hey, Kaysa, did you know they were doing this? But I think you can make it better. Can you make it for me? That's being informed. And then you have to be nimble. That means you have to be agile. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to be reasonable. You have to be able to be bend a little. You may want to create a style, but you might need to do another twist to it. You just have to be in a place where you're able to get all of these things done. Then you have to continually be growing. Be growing in the knowledge of where you want your business to go. Be growing in who you want to become. Growth is necessary in a business. I was thinking about all of these things today because I am revamping some things on my website. I'm getting ready to collaborate with someone on another adventure. And in the adventure, we always talk about how we need to grow. Well, what are you doing? What are you willing to do to grow or to advance your company? You got to partner with people. You got to partner with people that know more than you know, because we don't know it all, right? In order to grow, we got to get around people that have a little bit more knowledge than we do. We can bring our knowledge to the table. They can bring their knowledge to the table. Do you know that everybody has a piece of the pie? Well, if I have my piece of the pie may not be good enough in this season of time. I may need somebody else's piece of the pie. Okay. And so we have to always be cognizant of that, right? We have to always be willing to partner with trustworthy people to grow our business. And that's called being nimble as well. You know, I think about a lot of things. We don't like to work together as artists. I don't know why, but I don't know why. There's no competition. Understand this. The only competition that you have is you. Do you understand there is room for everybody? There's room for everybody. Think about all the different brands of soda. Think about all the different brands of shoes, Skechers, Nikes, Reeboks, Adidas, and I wear them all. They are not really in competition with one another. You know why? Because they've already carved out their niche. And whoever is going to navigate or, be drawn to them, that's who's going to be drawn to them. So I wanted to just talk about why I am really continuously talking about branding. Why people obsess over branding? Because it is necessary. Every now and then, every 6 months or so, and sometimes now every 3 months, companies are rebranding their ideas. They're coming up with these wonderful commercials and all kinds of things. And I'm saying, put on your thinking hat. If you don't have time to do the branding, find somebody to brand for you. Hire somebody. Tell them what you want your company to be known for. They will write up a piece for you. If you know, work with somebody that is great at advertising and marketing. If you're really serious about growing your business, these are the things in which you're going to do. But if you're not serious about growing your business, then you're just going to sit there. I don't care if you're selling wholesale jewelry. It does not matter. You could be known for the wholesaler that is known for getting the top 10 beauty products, the top 10 dresses, Vera Wang and all these other different people. It's all in how you brand. That's it for tonight. And I will see you in the next video. And I hope that this video has given you a broader aspect of why you need to continue to brand. Talk to you soon.